the last song called Monster in the Underworld saga, the 5th saga, the end of Act 1. Let's go for it.
5th saga, 3rd song, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
How has everything been turned against us? How did suffering become so endless? How am I to reunite with my estranged? Do I need to change? I'm surrounded by the souls of those I've lost. I'm the only one whose line I haven't crossed. What if the greatest threat we'll find across the sea is me? What if I'm the monster? What if I'm in the wrong? What if I'm the problem that's been hiding all along? What if I'm the one who killed you every time I cave to guilt? What if I've been far too kind to foes, but a monster to ourselves? What if I'm the monster? Is the Cyclops struck with guilt when he kills? Is he up in the middle of the night? Or does he end my men to avenge his friend and then sleep knowing he has done him right? When the witch turns men to pigs to protect her nymphs, is she going insane? Or did she learn to be colder when she got older and now she saves them the pain? When a god comes down and makes a fleet drown, is he scared that he's doing something wrong? Or does he keep us in check so we must respect him and now no one dares to piss him off? Does a soldier use a wooden horse to kill sleeping Trojans cause he is vile? Or does he throw away his remorse and save more lives with guile? If I became the monster and threw that guilt away, would that make us stronger? Would it keep our foes at bay? If I became the monster to everyone but us and made sure we got home again, who would care if we're unjust? If I became the oh, ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. And deep down I know this well. I lost my best friend, I lost my mentor, my mom, 500 men gone. This can't go on, I must get to see Penelope and Telemachus. So if we must sail through dangerous oceans and beaches, I'll go where Poseidon won't reach us. And if I gotta drop another infant from a wall in an instant so we all don't die, then I'll become the monster. I will deal the blow, and I'll become the monster like none they've ever known. So what if I'm the monster lurking deep below? I must become the monster, and then we'll make it home. Penelope, Telemachus. Hopelessness is mercy upon ourselves. I'll become the monster.
Is this the end of the song, I think?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Thus Odysseus and his crew depart the underworld, though they did not find what they were seeking. This land has left its mark upon them. Interesting. Okay, I have many thoughts.
Yeah, I want to hear them all. I'm here for it.
Many braining.
Many,
My
many braining. I'm
my
actually very fine
brain
today. I'm good.
is wait, I have to mute it again. This was the last part of the song before. Okay, so damn, that's a lot
Damn.
damn, it's a lot to take in. Okay. It kind of oh, what's the English word for that? Bestätigen? It kind of shows me that my assumption that he is no longer himself, what the prophet was telling him, and he has died or is not that kind of alive he's used to, is kind of shown here because
Mm.
he is aware that he turned into a monster or is turning into a monster. So I like this. It's a self-reflection song. Like he's reflecting over what he has done, even what he has done wrong.
Mhm.
What pain he had inflicted on himself and others. And it's beautifully illustrated again. Like he sees his image in the puddle, the water puddle. He admits, what if I'm wrong? What if everything I have done wasn't right in the beginning? And I love the song. It's probably in my this far it's in my top 3 with the Hermes song and the other Underworld song.
Mhm.
I think I heard you sing it before because the refrain was
Yes. I have it in my
familiar.
list, yes.
Yes, it was familiar to me, but I didn't see the visuals or didn't pay attention to the lyrics when you sang it, so it still was kind of new to me, you know.
Mhm.
But I remembered you singing it, and that's why I kind of knew where is it going. Um, I think it's refreshing that he is asking himself, everyone that I encountered, that like the Cyclops, does he even care who he's killing? We killed his beloved favorite sheep, and he killed us or my men for this, but he probably doesn't care. So the Cyclops, he doesn't have bad feelings about it.
Mhm.
Same for like he's lovingly with his sheep, so deep down he probably has a heart, and he just wanted to defend himself. And even with Cersei, he reflects on what happened with her. He says, is she insane, or did she just learned from her experiences everything that bad that happened, and turned colder? So this was her decision to what do I have to do to save or keep my nymph safe. So I have no other choice than to protect them before something bad happens, because she was in pain when the terrible things happened. So she is a victim, like a bit like him maybe, of what has happened to her, and decided on it how to act in the future. And for her plus Poseidon and the Cyclops, he's asking himself if gods have wait, I have to Google the English word for this. A conscience, Gewissen,
Mhm.
do they have a conscience like humans have? Could they regret things they have done? Or is everything what they do, like Poseidon revenging his son, just normal for them? And is Odie the one that is wrong? Is doing something wrong, Like, I think that's a great summary again of what happened I think here, was it this one? With the Poseidon one, I have to when a god comes down and makes the fleet, what was it? It's too fast. Fleet drown. Is he scared that he's doing something wrong? Like the consciousness, like does he can't he sleep at night? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
is it haunting him after he has done it, or does he doesn't care at all? So that's what he's questioning himself in this part. And here's a reference for him, like what he
Yes.
has done,
And I
or
love that.
what they have done, and he's comparing to what the gods have done, or is this Cyclops a god, or is it just a monster,
It's a
or
monster.
half
It's
god?
a
I'm not sure.
half goddess, yes.
Yeah,
It's a half blood because
because Poseidon is his father.
yes.
Yeah, okay. So let's say a half god / monster, two gods and him. That's
Yeah,
what he's comparing here. And still again this dropping the baby, and here he admits if he had to do it again, then he would become that monster again, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Because right, the guilt, that's what I was missing as a word too. Like, he feels guilty. He feels guilty. Even though was it where here? It's the monster, but I think it's Athena too. This
There is Athena, yes.
Yes, she's growing from his shadows. So he knows Athena told him, or the gods told him to drop the baby, and he had to do it, but it's a great reflection of the past, what he has lost. As he said, I lost my
I lost
my
my mentor,
mentor,
my mom.
yeah, my friend, my best friend.
Yes.
And I think he is realizing 500 men, right? That was two. And still the yearning for Penelope. So he reflects on anything that happens or happened this far, and his final goal is still going home back to his wife and his kid. And yeah, here you can see he would even paddle through a storm all alone if it's this way he can go home. You can see his determination in this song again so well. I'll go where Poseidon won't reach us, and if I gotta drop another infant from a wall, that was what I was saying. If I had to do it, I'll do it again in an instant, so we all don't die. So this is the question he's asking himself, and then he's saying, yes, I would do that. I would take the hand of Athena again.
And kind of his own monster inside.
Yes, like what she had made of him too. Like,
Yes.
it's her training, it's her influence. So he would grab her hand, or of the monster that has been in him, inside of him, and accept it. He's accepting that he became a monster.
He must be a monster from
And
now
yes,
on.
and he must be a monster to protect what he loves. I love the ink-like drawings. Like, I really love that art style, where he has a nearly half of his face, at least the eye of the monster now. He saw earlier in the mirror.
Yes.
And it's consuming him. You see, it's like the charging his body. It's running through his body, changing him. And in the background, there was shortly the monster of him inside of him. And there is the mask I was always talking about. You know, that his face masks the true self of him. This is his true, new true self. And it's showing now, you know? It's just he can't really hide it anymore, and he doesn't want to. He just want to go home. And this scene, I was wondering, he had a head thingy.
Yes. It's
And
the crown.
is it the crown?
It's the crown.
Okay, I was wondering what it was because Penelope rips it off his head.
Yeah, because he isn't home, so he can't be the king.
Yes, and maybe even a symbolism a little bit that when he will return, he won't be the same king he was before. Yeah, and it's perfectly illustrated. Was it the end here? Yes, it was the end.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I think that are my thoughts. I'm really
Yes.
happy he realizes what he had become, and I'm curious how he will act now. Like, will he, if he is in a situation again with another god, will he still play cocky? Or if it ever happens again, you know, I don't know if there will be a situation like this. Or will he finally learn and act differently? And how? Will he,
Well,
if he would have had this self-reflection earlier, would he had decide to act differently with Cersei? You know?
well, I can talk more to this song than the other one before. I can
Yes.
tell you my thinkings.
Thinkings.
My thinkings.
Can I we chat parallel while you
Sure,
thinking your
sure.
thinkies?
It's safe. I can
Is there anything
no, there's nothing
chat is brain?
nothing spoilery, no.
Okay, chat is not
No spoiler.
perfect.
Um
Think brain with me. Brain your braining.
First of all, the one thing I wanted to say about the no longer you part, where you said maybe the no longer you is because he gets home as another man,
As a
and he
changed
doesn't
man.
realize that he maybe means him. And then maybe he realizes after that, all of that, the monster song come up and he fulfill this part. He, for me, that's it now, my interpretation, because you said it like he already was a monster before. For me, he wasn't. It was kind of being I don't know how do I say monstrous.
A monstrosity.
A monstrosity thing to drop the infant from the wall, but he was scared in this moment that he will risk everything because a god said to him, if you spare this baby, everything will fall down on you.
Yes.
So there, in this situation, he had to do a monstrosity thing to save
thing. Yes.
Monstrous thing. Yes, that's what I wanted to. That's the word I lost. A monstrous thing, but it was depressing him. He hated that
Yes,
he
he
did this.
was
And
guilty.
after the infant, he starts to listen to polities. Before the infant, he was a soldier sent to war. He was doing basically his job.
Yes.
And then there was the infant, and he was like, no, this foe was innocent, and it depresses him. And for me, regret is not a monster. He regrets the thing, so he's not a monster. And he starts to listen to polities. He spare the Cyclops. He he speaks with Cersei, even if he's cocky and cheeky,
yes.
and too self
Conscious.
self-conscious.
Or I
Yes,
think
he
conscious in
no
yeah,
not
he's too proud of himself. He's too full of himself.
even if all of that, he is still a good man who don't want to kill just everybody he sees.
Yeah. Yes,
And
but still,
then
remember the mirror, you know?
Yeah, but the mirror was kind of a he, in this situation with the mirror, he asked himself, will this make me a monster, you know?
Yes.
And but he wasn't a monster at all in this situation. He just did a monstrous thing.
Yes.
And now he get the prophecy that no longer you may be himself, but not when he stays like he is. And his conclusion in the last song of this saga, for me, yes, is okay. I tried not to be a monster. It didn't work. I lost almost everything. I just want to go home, and if I need to be the monster, I'll do it. So for me, this is the change part. He changed in this particular song, not before. Before that, he tried to do everything to be better than his enemies. And I love how he compares himself to his enemies in the song. That you said that before, but I needed to say it again. I love that he point every enemy, the Cyclops, Cersei, Poseidon, and then himself in the same line, because he did a monstrous thing, but he did it for protecting, and he's thinking about, what if when I killed the Cyclops, nothing with Poseidon had happened.
Yes.
If that never happened, he would never met Cersei. But no, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
I'm in this story. You're in this story, Darwin. Hi.
Hi.
Welcome.
I want to add something.
Yes.
I'm not sure how I phrased it earlier. Please don't die on me. Thank you.
Sorry. I verschluckt me.
Yes, you. Please don't. I'm not sure how I phrased it, but I think the point where he decided to do what the gods were asking him, like killing the infant, that was the first step to becoming a monster. He tried so hard not to turn into one completely, because he always in his mind, sure, he was guilty, he didn't want it to, but in his mind he knew, if I don't do it, my beloved ones will die. So it was in English, I think it was a means to the end. So die mit der Heiligen, nee, was war das in Deutsch?
What?
Das Ziel heiligt die Mittel. Is it in German? I think. You know,
The
that's
yeah,
it was a means to the end.
Zweck,
Just
Heiligmittel.
for the
Yes.
German ones in here that doesn't know what it means. So, you know, it was necessary for him, but still, it
Yes.
was a first step to the becoming a monster, and he tried so hard, just as you said, with the Cyclops, not to
And
overstep
because of polities
that
too.
line. Yes, and because of his best
Yes.
friend too. So he really tried so hard. It was even it was after Athena abandoned him, left him, because she said, "You're not the warrior I trained. I had other expectations for you." Um,
He still was on the we are talking first.
yes, he was
The
still on the maybe we can find another solution path.
yes.
And when he learned that his decisions have consequences that killed nearly all of his crew, he still wasn't ready to accept that that he did a mistake. He didn't apologize to Poseidon. He tried to be cocky in front of Circe, and
Oh, I never assumed that. But as you said that now, he didn't apologize to Poseidon because he thought he did nothing wrong, because he
yes,
spared his life. Yes.
yes, that's the but he still could have apologized for hurting him and making him
Yeah.
blind in the
He
first,
should have.
you know, like he could just have apologized
Yes.
anyways, but he chose not to. And for me, it's a bit of a roller coaster with him. He's my emotional roller coaster, because on the one side, he just wants to be the warrior. He just wants to make sure his friends are safe, his crew is safe, his beloved ones are safe. So he does whatever he is told to the point where Athena left him, and then he's on his own and tries to be more like his best friend, who is more open-hearted.
Positive. Yes. Yes.
That doesn't work either. It has bad consequences with it, and to the point where Circe broke him, kind of, or where he breaks, and he's just admitted, I'm just a man. I can't do it anymore. But still realizing now, if I had to do it again, or if I have to do it again in the future, I would accept now that I'm a monster and I have to do bad
Yes.
things, even if the
I'm
monster interpretation is not necessarily like being the Cyclop or something, like being a really
no.
bad monster, but he has a monster in himself.
I think for me in this scene where he said and if I had to fall another infant from a wall that we all don't die, then I'll become a monster. For me it's not an okay, I maybe
am a
have a monster inside.
Yes.
For me it's the decision to be a monster now. Because he learned, I need to say it, ruthlessness is mercy upon himself.
Yes.
That's my way to think about that, because I think he decides to in this situation.
Yes. He for me, he decides to accept this role of having to be a monster, you know, like if it means I can save everyone with this with accepting or doing these
Ah,
things, then I will be that monster to save my family.
I will be now. But you said that's what I wanted to say earlier. You said that the mask now is finally gone
Off.
and you can
Yes.
see himself
Yes,
because
I
of the monster
still
part. But I think the monster now is the biggest mask of all
yes.
because
For,
he actually truly isn't, but he
yes, it's
will
not.
be.
I'm just maybe I didn't phrase it correctly. Still think his friendly human face became a mask at some point. And he doesn't hide or the spark of a monster that has been seeded within him after killing the baby. He's
Yes.
not hiding it anymore. He's living it if he has to. So for
Yeah.
me, it's still two sides of one coin. And
Maybe he's
the
half.
yes, and he's switching masks, if you want to phrase it like this.
Villain arc incoming, Kappa.
Yes, yes, something like that. Like the good guy turns into the bad guy because he has to, because of the circumstances. But I still think he tried so hard to keep the captain, the friendly captain, and the responsible captain mask or face to
Yeah.
the point where he can't do it anymore, and this is now.
And he wanted to be
He wanted to be, yes,
nice.
yes,
He
yes,
tried to. So,
yes,
yeah.
but he
I think we're
can't
circling
hide.
around each other.
Yeah, but he can't hide that he had changed, like the prophet said. Like the prophet
Of
said,
course he changed, but
yes,
the whole the ending of the change is in the monster song.
yes,
So that's the final state of the change that started with the infant.
hmm.
He just I think something died in Odie when he
Yes,
killed
when he dropped the
the
baby.
baby. And
Abs-
this thing depressed him, and polities made it a little better, so he tried to be another one than the soldier he was. And then everything gone wrong, and he just realized, then I will be the monster.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so too. I think maybe Polides wanted to show him to forgive himself because of what
Kinda.
he has done. Like, I know you did something bad, but I know you had to. Please don't be so harsh on yourself. You
Mhm.
had no other
Yes.
choice. Like,
Yes.
and please still try to see the good sides, the good things in the world.
Yes.
And but with him gone, it's hard for Odie to keep that up.
We will
And
go through a roller coaster the next stream, girl. We will go through a
yeah,
whole freaking
damn,
roller coaster.
I can't wait to see more.
I can't wait to see it with you.
I'm so happy we're doing this.